So some of you have taken my online class and we've done the lilacs here, and a lot of you have asked about the white background and wanted to know how you could add a different color to that. So I'm going to show you here how easy this is to do, even though I have a lot of this white space and you feel a little scary because you don't want to ruin anything. The trick is to keep your inks off at a distance, and you can see where I'm using a very small brush. You can just basically just fill in those little areas, just being careful not to touch anything that you've already got going on. So I'm using a really light color. This is a great way to kind of ease your way into it. You can see where if you do touch the purple here, it just kind of blends just slightly, and you can just kind of work your way all the way around this. And I like to do this little circular motion with mine. So you could also add a little bit of yellow to this if you wanted to, or some other colors. So let me just show you if you want to blend the two colors together. Now my blue is not completely dry, it's still wet. And I'm going to squirt some of this yellow right on there, and you can see where I'm going to be mixing this right in with it. And this will give you a nice easy transition between your two colors. Again, you have to work really quick with this as you don't want this to dry, or else you'll give yourself some streaks. So you can see how where this has already started to dry slightly here with the blue. I've got a little bit more streakiness, which kind of gives you this neat little pattern in there, which almost looks like leaves in behind. So, you know, all about play. When you're working with inks, you've got to be loose and free and be able to kind of go with the flow. You can fill in a little bit more of those little white areas. Again, when this is still wet, you can maneuver this around and just work fast. It's always good to practice this ahead of time on a separate piece of paper with, you know, some random things in there, so that you can, you don't have to worry about ruining your original painting that you've worked so hard to do. And if you do, you can always just let this dry, and you can always go back in and add a little bit more purple in there. But anyway, this is a simple and easy way just to add a background. And again, just be careful around your edges there. You want to make sure that you don't get the wet ink into your drier areas, or else it reactivates it. So I hope this is helpful, and if you want to give this a try on your lilacs that you've done in class, I would love to see them. Make sure you post them and hashtag KCF8 course so I can see it, or you can post it or repost it to my Instagram at Chasse_fine art. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much, and looking forward to working with you on the next class.